am Erica D. Kalam. For today's video, I'm gonna explain to you the concepts of limits of a function and give some examples and demonstrate using the graph. And lastly, find the limit of the following given using the table. For the analysis of calculus, the notion of function limit is important. It is used in describing some of the most significant concepts in calculus like continuity, a function's derivative, and a function's definite integral. So, what is the limit of a function? Limits of a function is the variable that f of x or y approaches x get closer a certain number a. So we have one-sided limit and two-sided limit. One-sided limit take the left-hand limit or the right-hand limit, while the two-hand limit find the both sides of the left-hand limit and the right-hand limit. Now, let's talk about how to find the value from the graph. So, let me flip this camera to see the examples and the answer clearly.
We have a sample. Now, what is the limit as x approaches 3 from the left side? So, this is known as one-sided limit. And let's call this function of f of x. So basically, this question is asking you as x approaches 3 from the left, what is the y value? So here is an x value of 3 as we approach it from the left. Notice that the y value of that is 4. From the left, so this is our left. Y value is 4. 1. We can write this equals to 4. Now, from the right of f of x, if we follow the curve from the right side as we approach an x value of 3, notice that the y value is 3. Y value is 3 equals to 3. Now, how about the limit as x approaches 3 from either side? As you can see, the two values are not the same. The left and the right do not match. So this is called DNE or do not exist. So another example. Okay, let's try this one. What is the limit as x approaches 3 from the left side? And basically, this question is asking you as x approaches 3 from the left. 3 from the left. So what is the y value here? 3 from the left side. We have here 2. Now, how about the right of f of x from the right side as we approach an x value of 3? Notice that the y value is also 2. This is alright. Also 2. Now, basically, the final answer of the limit as x approaches 3 from either side are the same. The two values are the same. So we can write here equals to 2. Now, from this graph, find the limit of the function of f of x as x approaches 2 from the left. As x approaches 2 from the left. So this is the left side. So you can see the left side is 2. 2. So we can write here left side is 2. Now, find the limit of the function of x as x approaches 2 from the right. 2 from the right. This is our right side. So as you can see, this dot like 1. So let's put 1 and find the limit of the function of x as x approaches 2. As you can see that the two values are not the same, so the right side and the left side do not match. This limit does not exist, or DNE. D and E do not exist, undefined, or D and E. So, the limit of function of x as x approaches 2 from the left is 2. Find the limit of the function of x as x approaches 2 from the right is 1. And find the limit of the function of x as x approaches 2 is D and E or do not exist. Now, let's answer this table. Limit of the function of x as x approaches 4 from the left, and find the limit of the function of x as x approaches 2 from the right, and find the limit of the function of x as x approaches 4. Now, so this limit of the function of x as x approaches 4 from the left is 68. 68. You can write this 68, and the limit of function of x as x approaches 4 from the right is 12. Now, the both values, as you can see, the two values are not the same, so we can write here D and E. To get the answer, we can substitute values as close as possible to the number being approached. So that means that our answer of these are 68, 12, and the final answer is D and E.
I hope you understand it. Thank you for watching.